Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Good evening, YouTube. I'm here with you this evening. It's 10:16 in the evening. I have been working most of the day on this schematic for the Marantz 2120 tuner and trying to figure out where the circuit or the signal goes. And yes, I'm wearing my glasses. I guess you guys noticed that. I basically want to show you exactly what I'm going to be doing here. I probably won't get to this actual tracing of the circuit until tomorrow or maybe even the next day. I'm not really sure, but I wanted to show you exactly what I'm up to here, and so you can kind of follow along. It's pretty much like a road map. If you guys can read a map, you can read a schematic. I mean, it's pretty much simple. The transistors may be, a place to get something to eat. The capacitors may be somewhere to stop for gas. There's just bumps along the road, you know what I'm saying, and you can follow it pretty clearly that way. And so, without any further ado, I'm going to get into that and show you exactly what it's all about. I am going to try to use the computer's microphone up here on top. You can't hardly see it up on the that I'm using right for the recording this, and I'm trying to do the voiceover on the when I put up the pictures and that, and we can do it a little bit better, I think. So we'll try that and see what happens. So guys, stay tuned. Alright, what you see on your screen now is the Q302. That's where we left off the other day. We found that we had stereo out of pins 4 and 5, which is where it's supposed to be. Now, if we follow the trace down, it goes straight down, and you see on the left and right there are two transistors, and they are Q3 and Q4, and those are the next thing in the speed bump, I should say, in our roadmap. So what we've got to do there is come up out of there, and we'll go to the next thing that we're going to come to are two capacitors, and you can see them in the circuit here, where I'll point out the C311, C312. Alright, next, after we go through these two capacitors, it goes right on down into this big block. Says LPF. It's L301 actually, and it's the low pass filter. And it goes through that, does filtering that it needs to do, and the next thing it does is goes out of that and comes into the switch, which is the AM switch, and basically that just switches it. When it goes out of AM, it goes into FM. That's all it is to it. So that's pretty much where we're going to start at with our little journey here. And I'm going to show you on the circuit board now the same thing I just showed you with the schematic. Alright, we're going to start at the same place. This is the Q302, and you can see that's in the circuit there. And next thing we're going to go to is the two transistors that I pointed out before. You'll see where they're located. Alright, you can see them up on the board now. They're pictured right there. These are just the locations, actually looking at the circuit board of where these components are at. So, like I said, the next thing in line is the two capacitors, C11 and C12. And after the two capacitors we go through, next stop will be the big block again. That's the LPF, the low pass filter, L301. Alright, we go through LPF, L301, that's the big block there. And the next thing we head off to is the AM switch, and we'll see that in the next picture. And you can see it's located a little further down the line. Now, of course, all the actual roads that are laid out like the road map are underneath this circuit board. You can't see them. They're on the trace side of the circuit board. So there is a trace that runs through there and goes to that, and that's the schematic that we just pointed out. So, all right, that's just about it. That's pretty much what we're doing, and that's how we're going to start. And if I get any further than this, I will bring you back for that. But for now, that ought to do it.